Okay. Followed your tears now.
Ah, there we go. Popped into existence. Hello, chat. Let us know if we're here. Let us know if we're here, because things would be
we're
fucking
here.
shit.
I can hear it. I can see.
I was worried because it fucking selected the one that broke last time. When we were doing part 2 of episode 1, because it like chose that and was like, this is the only one that's gonna work. So it said for a while season 5 episode 1 continued, and I was like, you better not like overwrite my last one. But I don't even think that's a thing that YouTube can do. So I don't think that's fine. Yeah, but that's not even what episode 1 was called. It was called episode 1 part 2. So it's because I had to do it fucking twice.
Oh yeah,
that is
which
so
I did
cool.
that immediately.
Yeah, and I changed the title. So
Chrome just created a new.
Yeah, season 5 episode 2 continued.
Oh, nice.
Chrome just came up with a new live caption, like addition.
That's cool.
And so I can see all of our, like, it's really good too. It's doing a really good job.
We love that.
Like a little
Like you can see the captions of what we're saying.
I can see the captions on the YouTube video, but it's on Chrome, so you can like move it around.
That's cool.
So anything that you're listening to, it'll like right now I can see what I'm saying.
That's
cool.
weird.
It's really good. It's doing such a good job. Sorry, I'm like
that wasn't
fascinated with this right now.
Chat said, quite the time for that to freeze. Yeah, quite the time.
Yeah.
It was literally Napoleon was about to talk to you about shit.
Napoleon. How do you freeze?
That's so funny.
He's about to drop shit on you.
It's so at the very top on Chrome, it's like a little 3 lines and it has a music note and it says control your music videos and more.
Yeah.
When you click on that, it says live captions and then you can download it and it'll have the captions at the bottom of your screen and you can move it around. It's really cool. So like, say you wanted to like watch this later, but you want to just right?
Well, you got so loud.
You got really loud.
Yeah.
It was crazy. That was you though. Like the volume, like
the volume just like spiked.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good. It just peaked for a second.
You keep going, and if it gets loud, then I'm just gonna be like on a rock concert.
Yeah. So we're all good.
Hilarious.
We're all good. Yeah.
I did it with my funny bone.
You're so funny.
So I don't know if that helped. It hurt
Silly
though.
boy.
Even that hilarious.
Silly boy.
You guys can all see stream and everything.
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay.
Make sure your microphone is connected to the right
Silly
one.
rabbit.
Thank you. Yeah.
To be the queen of rap, you gotta sell records. You gotta get
facts.
S. Plural, like the S on my chest.
Let's get your dumb ass down. You got it, everybody.
Let's go.
Get into it, I guess.
That is the most Aquafit thing we've done all episode.
We need more of that.
Okay.
You know, Aquafin lives on in the heart of you two.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
Ravenwood,
you still have the other one scheduled?
Yeah.
The other stream is
I have to go through and like delete it, which is I just haven't done yet. Yeah.
There's some people waiting in it still.
I sent
disregard.
Oh, wait. Okay. They're good.
I sent the link to I sent the link to it in the Ravenwood chat.
Go back.
Swag.
There was remember we were at as if they're not in this conversation with us when we were at Jane and Emily's house. You said something when we were watching stream, or I don't remember.
We're live,
it was
just so you know. Don't say anything controversial.
I'm
just kidding.
I always do.
You're good.
Oh, we were going through the back and forth type of, as we do,
As you do.
And I laughed so hard. And I cannot remember what it was. It was significant that I laughed so hard. I can't remember.
I don't remember what it was either.
Okay, I'm glad I made you laugh. I'm glad it was funny.
That was funny.
Good story, right?
Great story. Do not know at all what you are referencing at all.
Remember that one time? That was great.
Remember that one time that you made me laugh really hard? No, I don't.
Sorry about
boy, I remember.
Technical difficulties, chat. That is my bad. Our internet. Well, we don't even have technical difficulties usually. It's just fucking like.
Never.
I'm gonna switch to.
Knock on wood, but I'm fine this time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it that way.
I'm gonna switch to fucking OBS by the next time we stream because I'm tired of streaming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a good idea.
Honestly, it gets you such a hard time.
It's just so much. It's so much easier with everything else, but like it just doesn't work as good. So, but yeah, because it like first of all that was our internet that took a shit, and then like so I was hoping it would reconnect in time. But
that's probably the main thing.
That's okay. But now our other one just ends on a big cliffhanger.
Napoleon.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it was literally like it was literally like cinematic because you guys were like, we got time. When you guys were like, what's the story?
No, truly.
We got time.
What's the
And then I was
tea?
like, and then it fucking
You're like,
froze.
Truly.
short version. And
Short
then
version.
like,
That
The
thing.
three of us went.
cuts.
It
You were literally screaming.
was sad. Okay,
Both
so
you guys froze. I
chat
was
isn't
like,
working
well.
in Streamlabs, but it's working on the actual stream, so I'll just look at the stream instead. You guys let me know if there's any issues, if you notice any issues, because I can't look at both at the same time. My notes.
I'll let you know. I'm
Awesome. Okay.
I got my eyes on you.
Oh, I didn't even mean like that. I just meant like if the stream crashed or something.
I know
Oh.
what you mean.
So
I still have my eyes on them.
lady.
I trust them.
Correct.
You're correct.
You're correct.
So where we were,
Hi, Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Hi, Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon fucking you see him kind of like this little skull kind of like brighten a little bit. You see the purple magic kind of like glow. Before the skull like kind of like looks down as though like in thought and then looks back up and says sorry.
You're gonna lose my mind.
He just very softly says my master, he walked for a while, desperate to find anything that spoke to him, anything that would tell him of a life once lived. With no luck. And then the tall one showed up again. And he was angry. Frustrated. He said Julien didn't know how to keep quiet, and now everyone would pay. You have to understand. He was very tired. Julien was very tired. He no longer had his friends, nor any idea of who he was or is, and so the tall one offered him an alternative. Said that he had served his purpose and that he could offer him an out. So he took it. The tall one said that he would cater an entire life for him. Give him someone to be. He agreed. So naturally, I was forgotten. I've been in that drawer since. The tall one put me away. Said that it hurt to look at me. Can't say I've ever been told such a thing, but alas. And you see the little teeth kind of perk up for a minute before they stop.
I'm sorry you were left.
It's quite okay. I think that Master's happy now, so I do not serve much more of a purpose. Though, perhaps my spells can be of use to you, should you learn them.
Ugh.
If you'd like to.
Is there anything you want?
Yeah.
I am a book. I do not know what it is to want. Though I think having a purpose would make me feel better.
At least you wouldn't be shut away.
No, it is stuffy in that drawer. Hard to breathe. Dusty.
You can be our friend. Our book friend.
I would like to be your book friend.
See, guys, he wants to be our book friend.
I'm irrationally angry about that. I'm just like, sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very sensitive right now
As you
about
should
the
be.
idea
Yep.
of
I
him
would
being
shove
alive.
him in a drawer.
Our characters specifically can be very angry.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Ari
They
is
are.
angry.
Yep.
And they are.
That's fair.
Let's just say her calves. She wasn't wearing pants. She's up to calves.
It is climbing.
Oh, I thought you were saying like her calves were like clenched or something. Like
That too.
That
That too.
It was clenched.
Calves clenched.
Add that to the list of reasons to be pissed at Julien.
It's a long list for wit.
Yeah.
Are you going to take me with you?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
you're staying with us.
And we will ask before we open from now on.
Thank you. I could be naked next time.
Ha!
I don't think that's possible.
Did you make a joke?
He just looks
Is
at
that-
he
tell me
looks
that it's
at
a
you,
joke.
Theron, and he just says, "It was humor.
It's funny.
I am a floating skull."
Very nice.
Ooh,
Dragonborn.
tell another.
Well, he's not a dancing monkey. Just give him
It's also
You did
not
say
a
it was hard to
joke.
breathe
It's a
in the
magic
floor.
trick.
You
Is that also a
see, you
joke?
see him float a bit more, and he like floats. He floats to one side as though he's like thinking.
Another little book.
Oh, he's doing it.
What does a skull say before he eats his meal?
What?
Bon appetit, of course.
Okay, that was really funny.
That was actually
That was
great.
really funny.
He is
Not all
he
of
is
us laugh together.
multifaceted. He is
Yes, he is.
multifaceted.
Mm-mm.
So,
So you're more than a book.
What does a skull say when he's very exhausted?
Ooh, what?
I am dead tired.
I am so amused.
Dark humor, my
He
favorite.
just glows a bit more, and he just nods.
This is amusing.
Though I do hope you will not just use me for amusement.
no,
I
you are
think-
friend.
I do have many more jokes where those came from, but I will save them for another day. Cannot show my hand just yet.
Because you're...
You got
See,
it.
have none.
He just goes, you got it.
Andromeda's applauding. She's like, God, this guy's great.
His performance level, sky high.
Plus 15.
I will say it's very comforting to see you, Napoleon.
It is comforting to see familiar faces.
I'm
You
glad
get it?
at least you were not lost to us.
You're also a familiar face. It goes both ways.
Hmm.
I'm not a comedian. So,
It is funny.
what
I
is-
spoke with the tall one before he tucked me away in here.
and
He gave me a bit of insight. Julien chose a new life, to be happy as someone else. And all along the answer was within my pages. The tall one said that if he had done away with me, burned me, per se, destroyed me in any sense, all of those memories would have come flooding back.
Oh my god.
Oof.
oh,
That is what happens when you mess with souls, apparently.
so
You're- A piece of
you're
Julian's soul.
And not only the piece, but the piece that has
The
his
memories.
Hence the name Napoleon, I suppose. Never put that together before.
what?
Might want to spell that
don't
one out
have
for
it.
us.
Yeah, get it spelled because you're a magic book.
Because you're a book. That was.
Magic too. Spell magic.
I like
Ooh,
that.
look at it.
What does Napoleon mean?
Apparently, Julien remembered it before he left. He had a younger sister, and she named a cat Napoleon. I guess the name just stood out. Never knew why I chose it. And here we are.
It's a handsome name.
Thank you.
Suits you.
It's French.
Oui, oui.
Arlo looks over and
I
fucking
get.
Andromeda.
He
You're
just
like-
goes, he's just like, okay.
I took one French class.
Did you?
I don't know.
No,
she
you
or
did not.
Oui,
I
oui.
Tell the truth shortly after.
That was a
Tell the
lie.
truth shortly
I
after.
know your entire class schedule. You
Oui,
forgot
oui.
to-
That was me bullshitting. That was Haley bullshitting.
You saw it in the
Oui, oui.
library once, maybe.
She saw it. Yep. Yeah.
Oui, oui.
A bird
Oui, oui.
tweeted it once.
A French bird. Oh my god.
French bird.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh,
Tweet, tweet.
French finch.
Tweet, tweet, baguette.
French pitch. Finch.
French.
Yeah, actually,
that's my
your
French.
your entire schedule was math, gardening, biology and anatomy, human English, art,
She got that.
You know,
scheduled.
I love that you have that pulled up.
education,
Why do you have
and
that
human
pulled up?
history. Why? Do you want to know yours, Sarah?
I literally
It was
don't
only
have
biology,
any classes,
actually.
What?
English, human additional studies, basic math, then you had studies in education, then you had human history. Arlo, did you forget yours?
Where's my cooking class?
Because I never went to, so but go ahead.
Well, your culinary class was second, Darren, like I said.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't never go to your classes. But it was
Yeah,
human
Todd
education
called
and
me out.
studies,
I think-
English, research and debate. Remember, you liked that class, though. You did
You
go to
love
that
debate.
one.
You did
class.
do a paper on.
Yeah, you
No,
did
that-
Dragonborns. Remember?
Oh,
Okay,
I
clearly,
did because I am
Human
passionate about that,
biology.
and I care very much about my friends and their
You're correct. Right.
history.
And then you had anatomy, theatre, and prose. Remember, because I was very upset that you got into the theatre class and I didn't. And then you were in basic math, and then human history.
Oh, cool.
I remember these things.
Yeah, I basically never went to basic math.
I went to my class.
Napoleon is just staring at all of you.
You really do have a lot of room in there, and I go on your leg. I'll give you a little tap on your head.
Me?
You.
Oh yeah, now I have. A lot
You have all this room for people and all of your thoughts
And-
and all
very
your
annoying.
intelligence.
And memories.
Yeah, that's fair.
Speaking of
Very
though,
loud.
Napoleon, do you
Hello.
have access to these memories, or are they just kind of like blocked behind the wall that is you?
I think they are just me. I think
Well.
they are the reason that I speak. That I am here.
So it's like speaking to a part of Julien then.
Well, I will not hold that against you.
I suppose so.
It's a different part of Julien.
I'm sorry that a part of you left then.
I suppose it is more that I am the Julien from before.
We never got to know this part of him.
You seem delightful, so.
The skull just nods at you.
Can I reach forward to try to? Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You better go.
Oh,
There we go.
You better work.
Yeah, better work.
better work, queen. Can I try to poke the skull? Sorry.
Ask
I
before.
don't do it again after
Bad.
I condemn you for
You
it.
can.
She's like, may I poke you, Napoleon?
The head just nods.
Awesome. And she's gonna
It is
top of the
like
cranium.
it is like if you poked through like
I feel like it's that
almost
feeling,
like a
you know those balls, the like electricity ball that you put your hands on and it goes.
yeah. It you
You know that
feel-
like little tingle
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah. You
Yeah.
feel a little bit of a tingle, but when you like put your hand up to it, your finger kind of like goes through the like little image of him. And it moves kind of the rest of him, like almost as though you've like pushed oil and water kind of vibe, like you like touch
that's
it and it
cool.
like
I like that.
it like
That is cool.
swirls a moment before like when you remove your finger, it just like fixates back into view, like very
that's
like
cool.
like jelly like as it moves.
Ooh.
Like
She got-
when you like poke the water, it does like the
Yeah,
ripples, so you
kinda
can
like
like
that.
see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and then
yeah,
it gets clear again.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the vibe.
She sticks her whole hand in.
I'm trying.
It just like
My
kind
God.
of dissipates. Like
You
even
don't
more
just
now.
shove your entire
Before
fist
it
into
goes back.
someone's
You
mouth
asked if you
without
could poke him.
asking.
You didn't ask. Yeah.
Fist him.
As it
Put her
dissipates, she goes,
down, Andromeda.
as it dissipates, she goes, I killed him. And she goes back.
He just like
I don't think that's possible.
shakes his head. He says,
Unless you burn him.
"I feel none
We're
of
not doing
it.
that.
Do it whenever you like, though perhaps not when I am monologuing. Not a good
Monologues
image."
are important. So what kind of...
Napoleon.
Yeah, good.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
He just
You
looks
keep
between you.
referencing him as the tall one, but his name was at the forefront of your book.
Hmm.
Why don't you use it?
I have a bit of a fear to speak it.
I do not blame you for that.
Yeah.
Do
You scared?
you think it will attract his attention?
I do not know. More that it feels like a bad omen.
That is fair.
I may be a book, but I'm allowed to be superstitious.
You're allowed to be whatever you wish.
You are more than just a book.
He like nods his head. He's like little skull.
And if it can make you at all more comfortable, do let us know.
Yes.
Just keep me
Any
somewhere
spells
nice.
that you'd like us to learn? Any favorites?
Are there any words on the page?
No.
Oh, you've got some work to do.
Ugh.
Where did all your
let me look.
words go?
Andromeda, like, Arya, like, just tilts the book down so she can see.
Anything?
I am not your book, so no.
This is gonna be harder than I thought. But at least we have your company.
No more drawers.
No.
I should
This is
think
gonna
if
become
you...
Ella fucking Enchanted.
I know.
She's gonna be holding this
You're
book
right.
like
Theo has
it's
been
like
saying
a
this
girl
since the start.
who's like in
Theo
love
has
with
been saying
her.
this since the start.
Literally.
Like the girl who's in love with her, so she keeps holding him up like on her
Yeah.
chest so he can see everything.
Who's gonna romance the book?
No.
That's what I've been saying since day one.
Yeah,
That's what you've been saying the whole time.
I
Yeah.
like don't get it.
Real.
Also, I love the fact that you shipped Napoleon and Julien, not knowing that they're the same person.
The
kind
same
of.
person.
The same person, and Jade's known that the whole time.
I have, in fact.
That's a secret.
You
I'll
said
never
so much
know.
shit that Jade's had to just like hear and just.
You know you love me.
Like, well,
And
that's some self-love, I guess.
Self-love.
Jade,
You like that,
"I'll
Haley?"
reflect on that later.
You like that?
It's okay.
It took a while to get out, but here
Haley
we are.
liked that.
What did she like? What did she like?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Haley. That was very healing to my soul.
What was it? Oh my god.
They're being goofy complimenting.
I guess so.
Absolutely.
I missed it.
Get it? You got it.
You got it good.
I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
you do it.
I haven't laughed this hard in so long.
What did I miss?
What did I also was not paying attention
Stupid.
for whatever this was.
It is very stupid.
We'll never know.
Ship the stuff and it's himself, and then Jazz went, and that's a secret I'll never tell.
You know you love me.
Gossip girl.
Just the way it cut through all like the
Napoleon.
chaos going on. You're just like, it was like it was like
And that's
for me
secret
directly
I'll
for
never
me.
tell.
It was like you were
For
looking
you.
directly at me and
A
performing
direct
it.
line.
The thing was too, I was looking right at you as I said it.
I'm so glad. It felt like it. I felt it in myself. I really felt that. Oh, you hit
But
it.
we
You
got
hit it so
Napoleon,
hard.
guys. We got Napoleon back.
Ooh.
About Napoleon.
Wait.
Is there any pleasantries or anything we should say? Or you would like to say before we...
Do you know
Embark?
any potential wizards?
Anyone has the potential to be a wizard.
No, that's not true. I think you kind of... Don't you have to be born a wizard?
Inspirational.
You're just saying stuff, Andromeda. I love you, but you're just saying stuff.
I think you have to be born a
I mean, you
wizard.
could
Sorry,
go to
that was
wizard
Haley.
school.
That was Haley.
Because you can become a sorcerer, but you have to be
That was
born
That
a
was the other
wizard.
way around.
I thought it was you were born a wizard and
Wizards
you have
are
to...
the book nerds, and then
I don't
sorcerers
really-
are like the natural born magic.
I met a wizard at Q-Horn once. He seemed cool. That's it.
You met... What?
Isn't that the case?
I
I
don't
he
know.
said it was a wizard.
I don't
Maybe
remember.
I
We
might
can look it up.
he might have been lying. Actually, he
Who are you talking as
He
Arlo
also
or as Theo right now?
pickpocketed me.
Arlo.
Oh, Arlo. This
Okay.
guy who said it was a wizard at Keyhorn said he was a wizard, and I was like, "That's so cool."
Keyhorn.
But then he pickpocketed me, and then I was like, "Maybe
Oh,
I lied about
good.
that."
A wizard.
Oh,
Not
I
so
mean, bad.
much a wizard.
So I guess I don't think I've known a wizard.
A lizard? I thought I heard you say a lizard.
A lizard.
a wizard.
A lizard.
I need to take a show call.
Yeah,
lizard?
sorcerers
Okay.
are naturally gifted, and wizards work for it.
Okay.
Like, go to school for it, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, anybody could be a wizard. You're right. They have to have like the inherent magical talent, and then they
Yes.
can
I
go to
was
right.
right.
for it, and then they can
was
learn
right.
and begin
Yeah.
and like
Learn
get
that
more
shit.
magic. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Go to wizard school. That's all.
That still means no, we don't.
Maybe we could all
All of that to say no. We actually do not know anybody that is a wizard or a potential
But
one.
we all are inherently magical people.
And we have a lot of friends, so
He looks at all of you, just kind of says,
I have no magical talent.
I can read.
"You can close
I
me,
can read.
just so you know.
Can what?
You do not have to keep me open at all times."
Oh.
What do you
Would you like
prefer?
to be closed?
Usually I
vulnerable?
am... He looks at you. No.
Oh, good.
Okay. Can't relate.
He just looks between you. He just says, normally when you open my pages, it is for a purpose.
Well, the purpose is to talk to you.
Exactly.
You can typically do that without opening my pages.
I just tried to say
Understood.
it.
Oh, so you can close it and you'll be on the front of the book.
We're figuring out the book rules and physics.
Yeah.
And
Have
as
you
you-
ever met a talking book before?
As you close it, Arya, it the magic, the purple magic kind of floats out almost like dust, but then dissipates. And then you see the eyes on the front of the little skull in the front of the book kind of light up a moment. And there's no
When the purple dust. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
When the
Do
purple
not
dust goes
be
out,
doing that.
Andromeda
Do not.
sneezes.
You do not. You would not
That's better.
feel
I thought
it
she was
in
gonna
any
try to eat
way.
I know.
But that's
she
fair.
sneezes anyway.
It's psychological. It's psychological. Yeah.
Systematic.
He just kind of the eyes light up, but when he speaks, you just hear it. You don't see a mouth moving or anything of that sort. And it's almost like the eyes strobe as he speaks.
Great.
That's fun. Yeah, fair enough.
And he just says, just keep me with you. Do not leave me behind.
I will not. She just puts him at the very top of her bag.
Fair. He's just peeking out. His two little eyes peeking out.
Yeah, his little eyes are peeking out. Exactly.
That's actually
Yeah.
very cute.
That is cute.
Are you comfy?
Oh, sorry. I completely was like, who are you saying that to? And then I realized.
Julien!
He just says, yes, quite.
Sorry, Napoleon.
Much better than the draw.
Gotta air you out.
And I will say, that is it of the other interesting little things that are around. The only thing left to look at is the door that is on the other end. The shut door.
Oh, let's take those keys, Andromeda.
Well, I'm gonna try the knob first, just for fun.
Fair.
Okay.
When you try it, it is locked.
Okay.
Andromeda jingles over to the door.
Tinkle, tinkle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle,
Right ahead.
jingle.
Back
And
in the day. Jingle,
There's
jingle.
3 keys? There's 3 keys?
There are
Yeah.
3.
Yes. One
Okay.
small one
Is
and two
there,
large ones.
Ooh, she tries the first large one and shoves it into the lock to see if it opens.
It works. And
Yeah,
Oh.
let's
it
go.
clicks.
Luck.
Good
Look at
choice.
the draw. Look at the draw, boys.
It
I'm
clicks,
nervous.
And the door
I'm nervous.
slowly just kind of tilts open as it kind of falls with the weight. And it opens to reveal a set of stairs, seemingly leading down to a space below. Maybe a basement of sorts.
I'm worried for Arlo.
I hate
If any of this looks
And-
familiar, no.
And a rush of cold air rises from the space, as well as the smell of something old, like dust and leather. And the stairs beckon as you all stare down them. And while it is very clearly an eerie sight, it feels even eerier for you, Arlo.
Yeah.
Though you can't quite conjure up the memories to prove why, perhaps you can assume, though. Lantern light is shining from the space below, but it is very dim. But it is there. Are you guys taking a lantern with you as well as you walk down there?
Yes, Arya has a
Ooh,
lantern.
I think we should take a lantern with us.
Okay.
Isn't Andromeda
Oh,
gonna
I
pick
think
one
we
up?
should take a lantern with us.
Andromeda, as the door kind of creaks open, just very unfitting of the eerie atmosphere we're building here, takes her bare ass foot and just kicks the door the rest of the way open. So it
Fair.
slams
It
against
just
the-
slams
Jesus
against.
Christ, Andromeda.
It slams
My
against
God.
the stone wall, and you hear it kind of crack a fraction, and then it
Echo.
slowly
It's
just
quiet in here.
moves.
It's loud.
That was
Best
probably
foot
not.
forward. Best foot forward, everyone.
That woke me up, I guess.
Who wants to go first?
Were you
Down the
sleeping?
creepy basement.
I originally had imagined I feel like this is the headspace of the expectation versus reality of Andromeda opening up the door, she has like the light, and it's like very like Phantom of the Opera, where she like,
there's like boom,
Like,
but instead
it's
It's her bare ass,
like
dirt covered
What?
foot.
two things.
on the fucking cement.
Two things. Are you holding
Sorry.
the lantern, Andromeda? Or was that
Does
merely...
somebody hand me one?
I
Does somebody
have
hand me
I
one?
have probably both of them, and I can hand her one after she's
Okay.
done.
I think it
She
would make
used
sense
her
if I
foot
open the
to
door
open
and
the door.
You should
I
lead
think she
with,
has a free hand.
I'll
lantern.
have a lantern. I'll have a lantern.
She has a free hand open for me.
When the lantern, like, as soon as you grip the lantern, like, the little thing, the red flame, or the red fiery orange flame, flickers to purple a moment before it flickers back to orange.
What is happening?
No,
In, like,
no,
a fraction of a moment.
no.
She
No.
turns to look at everyone like,
Did anybody notice that?
That didn't happen when I held them.
Did any of us notice
Are you
that?
are you looking at
Can we-
Andromeda?
Yeah.
oh,
You
like
could- then you probably noticed it.
I mean, she's the one that just broke open the door. I'm looking at her.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all behind her waiting to go down the stairs.
Then you
hold
see
the
it.
phone. Clarification: was it when I grabbed the lantern or when I
Was as
opened the
soon
door?
as your hand met the lantern,
Wow.
Yeah.
You
It's
held
you, bitch.
you held it, it flickered purple, and then it went back to orange.
That's
Why
you,
are we doing
bitch,
that?
not the
Why do
door.
that? Why do that?
Whoa.
Why would it do that?
I have a
don't
second
know.
thing. I have a second thing for you.
Oh no.
Lay it on me.
Before you kicked the door,
Play it.
Yep.
Oh.
Arlo, you could hear something very faint.
Oh no.
Very
Okay.
faint.
No, that's a horrible. Oh,
Wait,
that was so
before
nasty.
she
Before, right as the door opened, but because she kicked it so soon, you only hear a fraction of a second.
No, see, but that's the worst thing you could do. You hear something and then you make the loudest fucking noise possible.
It sounds like someone is humming.
Let's go see Nell.
I'm so
Mike
creeped
didn't
out.
even pick that up.
I am so
Yeah.
creeped out right now. I'm getting like goosies, and I don't usually get
probably-
goosies.
Listen, you cannot blame Nell for trying to keep sane by
It
humming.
sounds like someone is humming, and
Okay,
it
you
is...
say it's Nell, but what if it isn't and it's
If
worse?
it's not. Listen, I'm clinging to my delusion. Like,
Okay, we're making another
Put
song.
two down. Put two down for you as well. I think you're feeling a little delulu, my Jazzo.
You know what
I'm
I'm
so scared right now.
you're
And
also
you're
a
right
little
for that.
delulu.
I did it.
You're right for that.
When the door hits the
And
stone
the delusions
wall,
collide.
I don't have delusions. Everything is scary.
when the door hits the stone wall and it makes that loud clatter, the humming cuts off abruptly.
No.
Ah.
God
You probably-
fucking
you
damn it,
probably
I hate
gave her
this
the
shit
scares
so
away.
much.
Arlo grabs the lantern and runs down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm right
God.
behind you,
If
I
we
guess,
learn
because
nothing
I'm
in
worried about
horror
you.
movie school, run towards
Horror
the scary
movie
humming.
school.
Running. Arlo is running down the stairs.
I
No,
pulled
they're
after
not
him. I pulled
genre
right
aware.
down.
All right.
Okay,
I literally grabbed Andromeda's lantern and then went.
Oh,
That's
there's nothing
fair.
behind us. But are we not going to talk about the purple? Okay.
Purple. Can I give
Why would that
Andromeda the
happen?
one that I'm holding to see if it happens again?
You can. And
Okay,
when she
do that.
grabs it, nothing happens.
Sure.
What the fuck?
Oh, weird! And she's gonna
What
run
are
after
you
her.
doing? Oh well, all right.
Well,
I need
now
the light.
keep on.
Oh, that was funny.
Miss
Come on.
Gloria.
Arlo, as you
Huh.
begin taking the stairs two at a time, the farther down you get, you see that lantern light kind of getting brighter and brighter as you're running. And you continue down these stairs, and once you reach the bottom, it branches out into seemingly a basement of sorts. And as soon as you round the frame of like the stairwell that sits there and come around it towards where the lantern light is shining from, everything begins to kind of come into view. You do see another door that seems kind of like off to the side. Just as a side note before I dive into everything. You see another door kind of off to the side as you do come down the stairs, but it is shut as well. And as you round the corner, because I assume you're heading towards the lantern light first, then just a random
Yeah.
door that's down there.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. As you round the corner and see the lantern light, multiple things can be seen at once, and each is more and more immense than the last. This room in the space of this basement below is sizable, about maybe the same size as Rain's room above, but its contents are lackluster in material value but not in another value altogether. There are multiple beings in the room. The space is surrounded by animals. Animals of all shapes and sizes, but even more intriguingly, they're all the shade of gold. A similar shade that you recognize, the shade that glows from your hands whenever you heal something. Golden light forming the curves of snouts and noses and highlighting the bright form of eyes, and you see warmth in each detail. There's a large looming elk that you almost come face to face with as you come around the corner. There is a wolf that is lying curled up on the floor. There are little raccoons skittering about, chasing one another. There are little snakes that are just crawling across the basement floor. And chipmunks darting around, a fox even, several stoats, a deer, big and small. And woodland creatures of all kinds are just taking up this room in its entirety, filling the space with a magic shimmering golden light, each the same. But standing out most of all is a creature that is sitting amongst the multitude of gold. A person, in fact. And they sit on their knees atop what looks to be a soft blanket, a few soft pillows beside it. And the scene would look comfortable if not for the metal bands that are attached to each hand, which are then attached to a chain that hooks to the wall. A few books are scattered around the area, one on top of another, some open and flipped through, while others sit dog-eared and pushed aside. The being in the room is frozen still and staring up at the intruders, so to speak, that have just rounded the corner of this basement, eyes wide and their head tilted. And in their arms, in their hands, they are just holding a small golden bunny close to their chest. And it's staring at you guys, and its nose just like wiggles as it looks at you all. And the woman in the room has bright blue hair, turquoise almost, mixing with teal and cyan. Their warm complexion is littered with gold and white freckles, and there's a strange coloration of orange and yellow sitting across pink cheeks, and her forehead as well. White feathers seemingly sticking out here and there from around her eyes and over her shoulders. And she wears a very simple little kind of white dress as she sits there. And her eyes, as she stares at you, are kind of an eerie sight. The pupils are a shade of lavender, while what would be the whites of her eyes are not white at all, but instead an odd gray. And she's short by the looks of it, maybe the same height as Andromeda, but stocky. Her shoulders are extremely broad, and her arms and legs are muscular and curving around clear indentations of strength. And you see her staring up at you, and you see a tail behind her that is covered in small feathers at the end, branching out skinny and small before it just comes into this almost like cluster of fluffy feathers. And she freezes, and she perks up, much like an animal would, kind of sits back on her calves, eyes wide, and her head tilts. And she just very softly says, "Hello?" And I have a reference for you.
Send it. I have not. This is my last. This is the last one. I don't know what they look like.
This is the last one?
I'm screaming.
This is the last one.
I'm gonna lose my mind. My hand's shaking.
I'm sending it to references right now, and then I'm going to send it to live stream references as well.
You're joking. You're literally joking. Wait, she's...
Okay.
Oh my god.
See,
You're kidding?
so because now I'm in danger.
And she has a little butterfly.
Because now I'm in danger.
It looks like a butterfly wing as an ear, basically.
Yeah, no shit. That's
Yeah.
the coolest thing ever. Saves into computer immediately. Oh my god, no.
She's got lavender eyes.
Oh, she's so cool.
Wow.
She's so cool. She's so cool, her big sister. Like, what the fuck?
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl.
I'm
Oh
not
my God,
gonna
oh my
cry. I love her so much.
Wow. Arla's
Okay.
little lantern up? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
go.
No, can I ask the quickest clarification really quick? I'm
Yes,
thinking.
absolutely.
When they were talking about Rain and Orion.
Sorry, by the
and-
way, you can see it in the drawing, but there is also the sternum scar there as well.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, yeah, I see. With their... Was it, in the Ulrich notes, was it
Yes.
implied that he had been testing on Rain and Orion, and that's why their eyes turned pink and purple?
It was implied with Orion, at least.
Okay, because I'm like, this is definitely where he got that from.
It was implied as in, like, he was testing on
like
Ben.
Then, okay, yeah.
And then...
Like, they were
Something
born with
could've
those
happened.
eyes.
But you don't know.
Because of something he did to Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know exactly, though.
Okay.
Could have also just been things that they were exposed to or around, even.
Yeah, he also didn't start experimenting on the Guardians until after Calypso got sick.
No,
from,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
soul
experimenting,
slicing.
yeah, but taking...
We
don't know.
But he definitely altered Ben before that. Just
Yeah,
probably
so
not
we
the
don't know
Guardian
what
stuff.
that would have been.
That's so fair.
Fucking knows. Okay, well, anyway, continue, yes. Sorry.
That's great. You're good. I
Oh, Nell, oh my god.
It's holding the
And then Arlo just like slowly like puts it like he like does the thing where he like bends down and puts it down.
Like she's actually
and
an
then, like,
animal.
Like what?
Like she's an animal.
Yes. And then like
I love her so much.
like he's like, how close are they?
I would say like maybe like 8 or 9 feet away from each other.
Okay.
Maybe a fraction smaller than that.
Nell? Run.
she's just like and as soon as
and just like tackle hug.
Okay. She immediately is hugging you back, and she is like almost digging her nails into you as she's hugging you.
That's fine.
And I imagine that you ran to her and you just like you ran through the animals almost. Like their little like golden light kind of like broke apart and like fizzled out almost like into like glittery dust as you ran. Almost like they were
so cool.
like kind of shocked by the sudden running, and they just like dissipated.
Dispersed.
Mm-hmm. And she is just holding you. And you hear her like start to giggle. Like she's like laughing as she's holding you.
Yeah, Arlo backs out. Hey.
And she looks at you, she's like, I've been lost for so long.
You have. Oh, man. Hey. I'm here to bring you home.
There's a home to go back to?
There's lots to talk about. Yes, though.
Oh, this is the best day, actually.
Yeah.
She like looks at the bunny in her arms and like she's like kind of held it out to the side when she hugged you, and she just like looks back at the little golden one. She's like, best day, actually.
I love her. I really love her.
She's like, I have been so tired of being lost. Did you find them? Did you find them all? Because I was searching for so long.
Yeah, I found everyone but Kai, honestly, which I guess is not. That's a different conversation for another time, actually. So you just put a pin on that. And then, yeah, I found Hawks, and he was at the cabin, and then I had found I found Morgan first, and Morgan was in Ostradel, and she was trapped in ice, and so we broke her out of the ice, and that was crazy.
She just goes like this to you. She goes, you are so cute. You have not changed. You're still just as cute.
Oh,
literally the same.
Okay, so you want to know something crazy, though?
Oh, what's crazy? Oh, I'm not crazy. My ducks are in a row. I'll tell you that.
No, that's fine. You know, actually, I was actually not doing too well with my ducks were all over the place. And then crazy thing happened 3 years ago. I lost my memory. So all my ducks went back in a row, but then I don't remember anything. But ever since going on this journey to find our family, I'm learning more and more, but I haven't seen you, and I don't know what you look like. You're beautiful.
She hugs you back, and she pulls you back. She's like, oh, so your ducks, like, fully left. Like,
they left.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was a good thing, because they were, like, fucked up before. So
mine are still here, but they are quacking a lot.
Okay. They're great. All of these. I love what you've done with the place. They're all gorgeous.
Oh, yes, well, I need something to keep me company. Otherwise, it gets very lonely.
Would you like me to take those off? And I, like, look down at her fucking...
She looks and she's like, that might be nice. Yes.
Let's get those off.
Yes.
These are my friends.
They're all coming down the stairs. They're like surrounding her.
Yeah.
And then I found so I brought Morga back to the cabin, and then they were like, "You gotta find Cal," and I was like,
Arya's like starting to figure out how to fucking take these chains down as Arlo's talking.
They
And
have
Drama's coming over with the keys.
The little, like, the smallest key.
they have a little lock on them.
There you go.
Little
Perfect.
tiny key.
Yep.
nice.
And she's like,
And they
And Drama's
click
like,
off
gonna-
as soon as you open them, and you see like they are a little like raw beneath. And she doesn't even seem to notice really though. She just kind of goes like this, and she's like,
And then we found Cal, and then we like had to like take him out. He was here. He wasn't here. He was here at one point.
she looks.
Anyways.
While you're saying this, she's looking at Andromeda and Theron and Arya, just like, oh, pretty people. Who are they?
They're my friends.
Hello.
They're great. They're great.
Now,
Nell,
Yes.
I've heard so much about you. I'm so excited.
You have from who?
Well, from Hawks. Hawks, like.
Oh,
Look,
well, yeah, he
it
was.
sounds like-
with
I
me.
know. And I talked. Well, another crazy thing. So you know how I lost my memories? I just told you that like a second ago. So when I go to sleep, one at a time they come back, but they've only been nice memories, thankfully.
Oh, which
the
ones
last
have you
night-
had about me?
I haven't had one about you. That's why it's so stupid because I know what everyone looks like and I haven't know what you look like.
Okay, you know what? You're ducks. Fuck them.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
love her
I
so
like her.
we'll get you new ducks.
she's like looking around. She's like, where
We'll get you
is
some new ducks.
your friend? Where's your other friend?
Which friend?
Which one?
Rain. Where's Rain?
Well, let me stop you there. What do you know about Rain and what is your current status on all that?
Well, I was searching for a long time, as you know. I was searching a lot. Oh, brother, look at you. So I was looking, and then I found Morga, and her ducks were very much not in a row.
They were not.
And then she, we lost each other because her ducks were not in the row, and I don't think she realised that she probably should have stayed at my side most of the time, and then she would wander a lot. And then there was all these explosions, and then these big explosions, and people were falling out of the sky, and everyone was going crazy. And then Morga was just gone, and she got pulled into one of them, and I don't know where she went after that. And then I kept looking. And then I found Rain.
And he took you here and kept you.
Well, he said I didn't
Safe.
have to search anymore if I stayed here. So I said, okay, I will stay
What
here.
are these for then?
I mean, that's a good question. I don't know. But the funny thing is, she's like, the funny thing is, I had hoped that one day this situation would lead me to someone. And here I am.
And
And here you are. Golden as ever. Gorgeous.
I mean, the ears, I love them.
Butterflies. I know. Crazy.
Wow. So, does he visit you often then?
Yeah. Like, on
And he just-
occasion.
And does he ever ask anything of you?
Yeah, he brings me books from time to time. He does take some golden light from my chest on
Yeah.
occasion. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He did have me conjure a few animals one time as well.
what kind?
Well,
That.
I kind of conjured quite a few, and then he chose from them. He specifically chose a raven and a bat, whatever that means. I'm sure they had their purpose. You know, they do have the golden light within them, so they are special. Anyhow, it's just like, oh my god, so many sour faces. Are your ducks not in a row? Where are your ducks then?
I think all of our ducks have been in the shitter a little bit, so it's all right. We're getting good together.
Kind of a crappy pond we're in.
It
I
must
guess.
have been something they ate, because they crap a lot when they eat wrong things.
Oh, well, that's wonderful to know. Thank you for
Do not
saying
feed them
that.
bread. Do not.
Yes,
Right?
very
Grapes
bad for
are
them.
okay.
Add this-
Grapes are
Only
great.
peas for the ducks.
And grapes.
Notos.
I'm glad
Bad
you
for
know. She like kind of grabs her cheek and she's like,
I would like to take you home now if that's okay.
I think that'd be.
that would be nice.
But before we go,
Would you like to explore with us a little?
where am I exploring?
You're exploring with us, but we're just gonna.
No more searching. We're not searching for
No. Just exploration. It's different.
I searched for a very long time.
It seems
Well-
like it. You found him.
I did. I found
You've done a
you.
great
no,
job.
you found me more so.
it's a little bit of both.
What was
I think
the
you found each other.
bang up the stairs?
That was Andromeda.
Sorry.
She broke open the door.
She's gonna look at Nell, and in a
She looks at you.
randomized animal sound, like probably like squirrel, she goes, "Hello."
She's just like, you are fluent.
I am.
Oh, I like her. Is she a new friend? You like? I like her.
Yeah, she's great. She's great.
Okay. She kind of looks at you. Joe's just like,
That's Andromeda.
I like animals.
thank you.
Just so you know, I was down here actually, in I think probably another room, with Cal. But when Rain would visit us, it wouldn't be so pleasant. So
Oh.
when we seek Cal, don't talk highly about him.
Oh,
But we can
About
talk about
Rain?
it. Yeah, well, there's plenty for us to talk about, but just with him, he's
I mean, to be fair, I don't really have an opinion on the man. I just knew him because he was your friend, so I don't know.
well.
We
Then you're
didn't really
right.
hang out much. I was always busy, with my own things. Didn't have time to hang out with you and your friends, Arlo.
Yeah, it's so fair. You're too cool.
I'm glad you noticed. You have not changed at all.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
she kind of like sits up and as she stands, she's like wobbly on her legs. And she's like,
oh, there. I like grab her a little bit.
she's like,
Yeah, Arya takes the other side.
Got
oh,
up real fast, didn't you?
is the tavern still here?
It's different now.
The one that's named after me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Wait.
Which one?
Wait, which one?
The Griffin's Den.
Oh, you're the
That's
Griffin.
named
Where
after
are your
you.
ducks?
You, I told you I lost my memory. I'm new
They're
here.
gone. All those ducks are gone. All those
They
All
left.
of them?
They left
Yeah, one,
them.
one
Remember?
by one. They're just flying all over
He's
the
There's
place.
not
finding
even
new
a few
ducks.
feathers left.
No.
By literally like maybe
My
Not
like
one feather.
and like maybe like 3 hours of my whole immortal life.
We have some severe quacking to do.
Yeah, we really do, don't we? Whew, you're gonna be fun to be around. Ah.
So you're the Griffin.
Yes. Only sometimes, though, when I feel like it.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
No.
That's
What is
really
cow?
cool.
Do you say that out loud?
He's a big bird.
I say it under my breath. If she hears, then she hears.
She just looks at me. She's like, bird. Big bird. 6 wings.
Okay. A lot of bird things.
Oh, what do I look like?
Fish.
When I'm a
You're
when I'm a
very
dragon?
long.
Oh, thank you.
Fish dragon? Dragonfish?
I don't think. Does this look like me?
She looks at it. I haven't seen that one for a while. Have you been doing reading?
It was upstairs, and I was like, I got nostalgic about it. So
Yes, well, that is the book that Hawks used to read to Rain, so.
oh,
What the fuck?
Sometimes
Okay,
we would
cool.
tag team it, we'd do voices.
You would think he loved this family based on like his actions, and then you would think he doesn't because of his actions.
But no, but
She
I
just
can't be
smiles,
a
she's like,
rain
I would always
Sorry.
I would voice the mermaid on occasion.
What was her voice like?
Rawr!
Laura was like,
good one.
She goes,
Andromeda's thrilled. She's like, yeah.
she's like,
I
I'm a
don't look
witch!
like this.
That kind of style.
Like
Witch,
sea
a
witch.
typical
That
witch
was-
voice.
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Mhm.
You're a very good actress.
You are.
Got wonderful voices.
Oh, thank you. I'm a storyteller. What can I say?
Arya like grabs onto Arlo's
Fight or
arm.
flight.
She's just like you.
Oh my God.
So I don't look like this guy, right? I don't look like this.
No,
Yeah, okay.
Not
Cool.
a sea fish.
you're
Not
silly.
a dragonfish.
I wasn't sure. I don't know what I look like.
Cracking.
He also can't swim.
Okay.
Well, we need to learn again, Arlo.
That duck also left.
Oh my god! I could conjure some animals to help you. They could teach you. They don't speak. You won't be able to understand them, but they could help.
That would be lovely.
That would be kind of nice.
Okay.
What kind
like
of
that.
animals?
I don't know, like a shark here, maybe, a gator, maybe. In fact.
Ooh, yeah, I like this.
That's
I like
a-
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They couldn't like chomp on Arlo, right? They wouldn't.
Not
I was
unless I
mistaken
told them
for a gator.
to.
Oh, that's good to know. Arlo,
She
don't
Frank's
get on
story
her
was
back.
that-
she looks at you there and she's like, "Yes, you make a mighty fine beast."
Well, thank you.
She is rizzing all of us up right now.
Accidentally. She's like,
Accidental riz.
I did sick
Very
a
resist.
gator on Arlo once, and it was very funny.
What?
Let's recreate that right now, Arlo.
I don't think so. Oh,
Listen.
we have to get you back to the Hawks right now.
Listen, you would not think that you would stumble across an alligator in a stream, but he did. He did.
I at least swim faster than the alligator.
That's great.
You imagine his face.
I
You know
can see
that?
it.
You know that just gives me the vibes of
can
give me
imagine
vibes of the He turned into a snake, and then I went to
Yeah,
pet
and
the
then he-
snake.
Yes!
Because he knows I love
Yeah.
He knows I love snakes.
He's like, "What? Stab me."
And I love snakes.
She's just
Ooh,
smiling
quite
at
the
you.
prankster you are.
But of course,
What a riot.
Oh, it's wonderful to see.
I want to go
you.
through that door. So bad. Just saying.
I've never seen what's in there.
One more key left,
Would you like to
boys.
come with us?
Arlo like reaches out his hand
Shut
to
your
hold
legs
hers.
a bit.
Okay. And she like tries to straighten out on her legs, and it's very much like a
Like a Bambi?
like a little baby deer. Like she's like trying to like kind of
Arya just takes one arm.
garner the balance. She's like,
I'll take the other one.
and she is so much shorter than both of you, which is
So she's
cute.
really like, we're
Down
probably
here.
holding her up.
She's so small.
Piggyback if she wanted.
But she's like,
Yeah, do you want to just get a
You want to just piggyback?
piggyback ride?
I can also just carry her bridal style.
she looks
I
between
mean-
both of you and she's like,
True.
he is a beast, so. And she like walks over to you there.
Just hoist her up.
Yeah. And
Crack
she-
us every
She's got
single one.
handlebars.
She like literally puts
She
her
can
arms.
steer him.
She puts her arms like
Maybe
around,
don't do that though.
around your neck, like just kind of.
Ratatouille him.
So wonderful.
And she
I
just-
fucking love this.
She's just like kind of sits her head like on the back, like her chin on the back of your head, and
This
she
is
just
great.
kind of sits
This is
there.
great.
So cute.
And she looks at you, Arlo, from up there. Her chin is still on his head, and just goes, "It's so good to see you."
It's so good to see you. He never lets me do this, so you're really lucky.
Oh,
I
well.
did, in fact, let you do this.
Oh my
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I have to apologize. I rescind it. I'm so sorry.
Take it back,
I'm
take it back right
sorry.
So fair.
He just says, it's good to see you too.
Yeah.
There.
And she just is
That'll
like,
do.
oh, it's so weird. It feels like no time has passed, really. Oh no, it's been
Tell me about it.
centuries.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Let's go!
She just like smiles and she's like, and she still has
Little-
like the bunny like kind of just like tucked under her
Oh
arm.
my god.
Yeah,
the bunny
it's
on
like-
my back.
It's right next to your
Like,
like
on my
chin.
shoulder?
That's
Yeah.
so I'm obsessed with that.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Just
I
kinda,
trot over to the
side-eyes
door.
The bunny.
Fair.
Is it locked?
It is locked if you just try it regularly.
Smart.
I'll try
that
the last
key.
Yeah.
key.
The final key.
The final key.
When you click it open.
At least you're a key holder here.
I'm a key holder.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
That was deep.
Stop.
That was a deep
That was
cut.
a deep cut. That was literally a deep cut.
I meant it at,
Wow.
at them, not at you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was a dig
Okay.
at them,
So
not at
funny.
you.
That was the
Absolutely.
funniest
That was
shit
so clever.
ever.
That was
took me
really good.
so off
That
guard.
was really good.
That was spicy.
And the audience is getting no context.
No.
That's A-okay.
None at all.
Oh my
Except
God.
for my one coworker that watches me. Hey! How's it going?
Hey.
I'm
Now
now
you know.
And as the door, by the way,
what's
honestly,
going
like
on?
Andromeda
I didn't
goes
say
to like
anything.
open the door. Arlo just like without even looking, just like grabs Arya's hand and interlocks his fingers with hers,
Fair.
just to brace himself for whatever.
When you open the
Just there's gotta
door,
be more.
it is just a very like plain room, like almost like stone room, like stone walls, like a basement would be. And there's like the tiniest little like window, you know, there's like little tiny underground kind of
Like
windows
thin
that
ones.
they like,
Yeah.
they like peek just above like the ground outside.
Ground level, yeah.
And in the room, you notice like cuffs that are attached to the wall, much like the ones that were on Nell. And they kind of spiral downward. And there's a few like errant like bits of rope almost. Or like something that could restrain something. And most of all that stands out is a just enormous pile of broken glass that seems as though it has broken from a sort of rectangular framed object, a tank. If you will.
Yeah.
And shards of glass kind of lie everywhere. And Nell kind of just like atop there and like this, she just kind of looks and she's like, Rain doesn't ever go in here.
He doesn't ever go in here.
Keeps it very locked. Always kind
Sorry,
of.
did she say Rain doesn't ever go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't ever go in there.
And she like looks at you and she's like, he always looked at it like it had literally offended him.
That would be the guilt, probably.
Did you say that? That's like. I wish you.
Sure, I say that. Sure, I say that.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Sometimes I'm starting to think that maybe his ducks aren't in a row.
They're
Oh,
not.
most certainly
Arlo
not.
like walks over to the glass and just like picks up a piece of it just to look at it
Fair.
and like looks around and just kind of visualizing the whole scene.
As you kind of pick it up and I imagine like see a fraction of your reflection in it.
Is there a scale?
Not that you see,
Okay.
but just you see this like reflected image of your face, and as you do, you feel that like familiar pang of like pain in your chest that feels like you recognize it, and you cannot attach any thoughts or pictures or memories to it, but you know that you know it, and you know that it doesn't feel good.
Arlo like is shocked and he just like drops it, like his hand shakes and it just like drops to
Fair.
the floor.
I think Nell just like in one smooth movement like kind of plops off of like Theron, like kind of grips Theron's shoulder to like hold herself
By
up.
all
Right?
means, I'm just a jungle gym.
You literally jungled him, and she like
Just a beast.
kind of like reaches
Just a
out
beast.
to grab for your other hand, Arlo, and like kind of like puts her weight on it as she moves to like kind of stand next to you. Like she can move fine-ish. She's just unsteady on her feet.
Needs some
Little
support.
stumbling.
Yeah, and she's just got little toots, like her little tootsies are out. She's just in a little white dress, and she like
Baby.
Andromeda core, and she holds onto your arm, Arlo, and then just kind of looks at you, and she's like, "You look sad, so I want to be next to you."
Nell, you were next to me for so long and I didn't even know. I was in this room.
Oh, well, I never saw you.
So was Cal.
I never saw Cal either.
Yeah, we didn't really have free reign of where to go. We just... And like he looks up to like this phantom shadow of where a tank would be. I think we were, restrained. and then used for. But it wasn't so nice of an experience, I think, as maybe what you had.
Books.
Yeah.
Pastries sometimes even. I don't need to eat. But they were good.
Man, I don't understand him at all. Okay.
I also don't have a good concept of time, so couldn't really tell you anything helpful. It's been a long while. Although
How did I get out of here?
I don't remember being here very long.
Oh?
I suppose it doesn't really compare when I spent a century searching.
That makes sense. Maybe just more recent then. I guess.
Maybe she was.
Yeah, I think time was. Yeah, you guys weren't here at the same time.
If you left during the rupture, or even Cal, maybe she came after. After she lost Morga.
I think it's only been maybe like a year or two.
Okay.
Well, the rupture only happened like a year ago, so.
She smiles at you.
Time is confusing.
Certainly.
Would you like to kiss Brittle?
What?
Yes, I would.
She hands over the bunny.
Oh!
I just put it against my face.
And it just feels like warm light, and kind of like some of it kind of like fades a little bit as it presses against you. Like it's more of just an illusion, but the light is still like warm against your face.
Oh, that's nice. Arlo just starts crying with the bunny in his hand. Oh my god.
Fair,
I can just imagine Darren going, Brittle?
That's currently what's happening.
And Nell very quickly just like wraps her arms around you again and hugs you.
These siblings, man. My god.
Okay.
She pulls back.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, Cal's gonna be so happy that I came back to this room again. He's gonna be really proud of me.
Cute.
That's sarcasm.
Oh no, I know, because Cal is never happy. Good sarcasm.
Okay, well, yeah.
Ooh.
He's
Getting better?
You know, yeah. We're all a bit different.
I am the same.
Well, that's wonderful because you are a delight. So don't change.
She like smacks your shoulder. She's like, wow. You dish out more compliments now than you used to, though. I would say that.
Oh.
I mean, every once in a while.
I was seriously lacking then because.
You should do it more.
Sorry.
She just smiles at you. So where are we going then?
Yeah, guys, where are we going?
Okay, well, I think, we actually had some friends to say hello to. The Griffins.
It has been quite some time since I've seen the sun, so that might be kind of nice.
We can go sit out in the sun for a little bit.
The sun
We
is
can go
the sun
to
is
the tavern
waiting.
named after you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Get you a pastry.
Yes.
She looks at you and she's like,
And then we'll go
the
home.
sun. Oh. She looks back at you.
But-
Speaking of the sun, have you ever always been so sunshiny? She's talking to you, Andromeda.
That's what I thought.
Sorry, I was
Sorry.
responding to May.
No, you're good. I also did. I
You're
realized
good.
I
That
didn't
was
say.
funny.
Okay.
I realized I did not say.
I feel bad.
No, I literally.
That was a
really
good
funny.
ass
That was
joke.
really
That was
fucking
good.
funny. That was. It was the. It's
I just
the,
didn't want to
the
like
inside
timing
knowledge.
overstep.
It's the inside knowledge.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I am a key holder in this moment.
Yeah.
It's
Good,
beautiful.
very
good.
That was the makings of a really good joke,
It's a
and you took the
multi-layered-
opportunity.
You took it.
Multi-layered.
You took it.
Hilarious.
I just wanted to check. I love you.
No, you're good. You're good. I look. Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Yeah. What does she say to me again?
She
Yeah.
she
Have
kind
you always
of
been
like
so
she's
sunshiny?
like she's like the sun, and then she looks away and she's like, about that. Have you always been so sunshiny?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Ah, you look like someone that I used to know.
What? Was it the
Is-
goddess?
Is their name Ambrose?
Yes. You know her.
Knew it. She's my god.
I'll need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh.
She's my god. My ancestor. Great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. I worshipped her thinking, I'm not related to her. She's a big fucking tree.
Or maybe aunt.
Or maybe an aunt.
She
Have you
looks
met
at-
Notos?
she looks at you, Arlo, for a moment, and then back at you, and Drummond. She's like, "Oh, you poor dear thing. What happened to your eye?" And she like leans in, and she's like looking at
Put your
him.
best feather forward, Notos.
I could restore that.
Do you want it restored?
What?
It's just,
I think you look quite dashing.
and then Nell's just
Of
like,
course. I say it's nice.
"Oh no, you're right. It does make you look cool. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. That's fine." Ooh, gruesome. Don't spare the gory details. Okay. He thinks the eye patch makes him look cool, so he wants to keep it.
It does.
That's so
I mean,
fair.
you could
Did
still
he tell
fix the
you
eye
how
and
he
then
got
wear it.
Oh, jellyfish! You died. Austrodale, jellyfish. Have you seen? You know about them, right?
I do. Kai likes them very much.
Yeah. They've been visiting me the past 3 years, but that you have nothing to do with that because you've been here.
Well, no.
But you also visited Morga over there.
Oh,
No,
when I
never
was
mind.
lost, I was lost in the realms. I did not know where I was. I did not visit very many. And so, things look different. And then I
Anything in
didn't know how to
particular?
go anywhere and jump places and then travel. She looks at you, Arya. Well, there were lots of creatures. And the good thing is, I'm good with those. So, I think that's spared me death a
Scary?
few times.
Scary creatures?
Sometimes, yes. But
Maybe she was on Ross.
I mean, there's scary creatures everywhere.
I haven't seen any jellyfish, though, no.
Just gotta get all my ducks in a row, as they say.
As I say.
You do. You said it.
Oh.
Yeah. You were the they.
I do say that.
You do. Mm.
Can I have brittle back now?
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
she like starts
You stare it again with the...
brittle.
Every time I hear it's brittle.
She pets him.
Right. Griffin's Den
The sun.
and the sun.
The sun's waiting for you.
She's just looking
Are
at
we
all
all,
of you.
are we all heading out?
I think we've
Before-
gotten everything. Yeah.
Before we head out, Arlo takes a moment to himself to just stay. He's just standing in the room and just
Fair.
he stands there as long as they can until someone notices that he isn't behind them
Fair.
and just takes it all in.
Fair. And it eventually, the longer you stand down there, just feels suffocating. Like it is slowly sort of like the walls are closing in on you as you stand down there. And like the darkness feels more dark as the lanterns leave as they start to walk up the stairs. And it just feels awful.
Arlo takes his shoe and his foot and he just slams it down on a piece of glass. And then he
As he should.
walks back.
As he should. And you hear that just like crackle of the glass as you do.
Yeah, you hear it shatter, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Don't ya?
And there was
Yeah.
there was stairs, right, that
Yes.
led down into the. Okay. I think Androma would pop her head back down, like when she notices he's not following, and just
Yeah, I wouldn't
wait.
leave the room fully.
It's fair.
Yeah, I think we would wait for him
That's
to.
fucking fair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Y'all real.
Just letting him have his moment.
No, you're
But
That
Yeah,
moment.
that's true. That's true.
I mean,
Dwell
Nell
past
has
too
not
much.
left.
Just linger.
You're not leaving Nell's sight, so she's just waiting by the door too, and she's just like petting,
Yeah, we're all just by the door.
petting the bunny as she stands there.
Brutal.
He shakes it off and acts normal about it afterwards, even though he was terrifying a second ago.
And
I
as
just
you,
keep thinking of the image of Arlo in the tank,
Yeah.
seeing his own reflection in the glass and watching himself go insane.
and Cal,
And
probably
Cal.
in the same
And,
room
through
because the
it.
chains were fucking there too.
Yeah. How far apart were those from each other, by the way?
Maybe that's why he forgot how to swim.
Far enough that you probably couldn't.
Maybe it's just so
Because
traumatizing that he can't swim.
for centuries he was swimming.
Yeah.
That's all he was able to do. Just swim for centuries in that little tank.
Water.
And just float.
Probably why he doesn't like water.
The chains are not close enough to touch. It would be just
But like close enough to be like really teasing about it.
Close enough that you could see each other.
See each other.
I think when you leave the room and you head towards the stairs, Nell just kind of goes like, "Ooh, goods. That 𝙍𝙖𝙫𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀🐵.
Oh, thank you. I've been exploring anger for the first time in my life, so maybe not. I don't know.
She laughs. She's like, "You definitely have not." And she starts walking up the stairs and like taking them very.
I have not been angry.
No, she said this is definitely not the first time that you're exploring
That's
anger.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Cool.
And she is like gripping the little bars next to the stairs and like trying to kind of go up the stairs very slowly with the bunny in her hands. And you guys ascend. So, question for you. We can stop here if you would like. It's a good stopping point if you want to. My notes end here because it's very much a thing of what you choose to do next. And it works well with like wherever we stop, really. Like we could stop once you guys get back to Paradise. We could stop either or. Obviously I've pre-prepared a lot of stuff, but it's very much stuff that I'm like, okay, depending on where they go from this point on, it'll probably happen next episode or whenever.
Yeah.
Because I imagined...
I mean, it is a really good place.
Yeah. Because I imagined that from this, you'd be sliding back.
I don't mind staying fresh, yeah.
Potentially stopping by at
the den.
And then heading back to Paradise.
The Griffin! I'm not over the fact that...
That's so cool! She's
the
Griffin!
The entire time, I was
That's
so
why we were like,
convinced.
what tavern are you talking about?
The one that's named after me, obviously.
I love her. She's so great.
I'm obsessed with her.
I want to see
interact
her
with her
as
when
a
I'm not
Griffin,
being
and I want to
sad.
fly.
That's fair. And she's like, why are you so sad? Weird.
I mean, she's right for that. She's
Fucking
right for
weirdo.
it.
Why are you
sad.
sad?
God, I did not guess that she would somewhere just like vibing. I totally guessed she was just somewhere
You did.
vibing.
You said that, and I was like,
we're vibing.
I mean, she was kind of vibing.
Yeah.
She really
and
was.
and third, what you just said,
As much as you can be.
that you doubt that she has all her ducks in a row, and that is very true. This queen does not have her ducks in a row.
To her, she does. To herself,
To her, she does.
Yeah.
I
mean,
she has as many ducks in a row as Fox has in a row.
I would have expected.
It's
Yeah.
all about confidence, and she's got it.
She's got it.
Like, she got stuff to work through, but she's also doing pretty good.
So my kind of like thoughts that was probably going to happen. Obviously, and we can like pick this up next episode, but I wanted to kind of like throw it out to see if I had a good grip on the way that everything went today. It seemed very much like at this point, now that you've like kind of fortified Paradise and you've kind of like gotten to a point where you've almost gotten all the fucking guardians together.
Literally
are just missing Kai.
This is so crazy.
This is fucking crazy. I can finally send you my art that has Nell on it now. Like the guardians.
I literally, that's why when I was like, oh, we're gonna find Nell.
We have to find Nell.
You have to add it. You have to add it to your thing. You have to add it to your like artwork.
I do.
I need to see Nell in your style. I think I will pass away. I think I will pass away. I will pass away.
Yes.
But yeah,
you have the little one where it's like a little page and it has.
I do. I don't have the other emotions, but I have like the initial one I designed. I did add more to her in that second one I sent, but
and it's beautiful.
I love her design.
Me too, man. Me too.
She's so beautiful.
She's so good. I'm literally never gonna get over her.
She's just a baby,
and I love how she's
so sweet. Yeah,
I love.
She's
her.
so vibrant.
Yeah. She's so unlike any of your other siblings too.
I know.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Absolutely. This is so much fun.
But the cool thing is that I feel like now that we've seen like how Arlo interacts with like each of his siblings, like we can see like little bits of him in each of his siblings. Like, because his high energy has like not been really matched to this degree other than in Nell. Like Hawks was similar, but not in the same way.
Yeah, more
not in the same way. Not in like
his energy feels like nerves,
like anxiety.
Like anxiety. Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like ADHD, like hyperactive.
Well, remember
sometimes
what fucking Kai said, or he was like, Nell needs to like take it down several levels. Like
She's intense.
She's tense. Like she's.
I really.
I'm obsessed with them.
I love.
I say
I
like
love her a
I
lot.
think. I mean, personally,
Yeah.
I would like to start fresh, maybe.
Yeah.
For next
So
I'm totally good with
my intention,
what's your-
and I have it fucking like planned out, so it'll work good for next episode because we can literally do it whenever you guys want because I have it planned out.
Yeah.
Basically, I assumed that you guys would probably stop by, Cardinal Den.
I'm gonna check on
Cardinal
Clampy.
place. Yeah, check on Clancy, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll send to go outside and meet you because you are not stepping foot in there, Andromeda.
I'm banned.
Real.
You're
I got my
banned from the
picture up on the wall.
Griffin's Head.
Real.
You're
And then back to Paradise, which I assume there's gonna be a bunch of conversations there.
Reunite.
Yeah.
Reunite
Yeah.
Nell and Hawks. No.
I cannot like.
This is
Also-
what Hawks needed.
Can
wanna
I
talk
just
about that.
say the fact that Nell has so much of her power still?
Yeah.
He was
There's
able
a
to
whole
conjure
room
up
full of
that
animals.
many animals.
Well, that's what I
They
think
need to
about
make Kato
Hawks.
and
Like, Hawks has
Story.
nothing more. It can conjure up like storms like any time. So like
Yeah.
it's so interesting which
That's
Guardians. Like
Have
Cal
what?
has
Has been
nothing.
used.
Hawks has nothing.
Like
I think it's based on
potentially.
usefulness,
Really
My
honestly.
thing is
It's like how much Ulrich wanted.
Yeah. How
but
much he
also
took.
why and how, like, why do they have no use for? I guess because they must have relocated, and that's why. Like, changelings are more acceptable, obviously, in Austradel than on Earth. But like, why else did they leave her? Because there's a reason why they left her,
Exactly.
and they
like,
didn't
you
leave her
mean-
dry. They didn't
Why
leave Nell
Rain
dry.
left.
Why
Yeah.
Rain left her? Well, Rain
Yeah.
left
Well,
Nell.
I have to just assume that.
I mean,
that-
they didn't need the go-go juice anymore, I think.
No, well, more like I have to just assume that we're on to the next phase of the fucking plan. Like we're
Yeah.
on to the next phase.
You
of
always have these one-liners that freak me out.
And it's true though. Like I'm random
Please.
giving us everything, and I'm sitting here
I
thinking,
love it.
what
I
is
love it so
why?
much.
And it's because they
Phase
don't
three?
need it anymore. Calypso doesn't need
No,
it
of
anymore.
course.
I literally love it
But
so
that's the
much.
thing.
Yeah,
Keep
but
it
because
up.
of that, is
Keep
like
it up.
they're not on Earth, so they have Australian magic that they can shift freely with now.
Yeah.
Like they don't need the go-go juice, which is what
That's
Nell
fair.
was. So.
That's what
But, like,
I was
same-
bringing up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
but I feel like
was it
with that,
something darker?
well, I think
It
that
is.
alongside
No, it
of, like,
is.
him
No, that's what I'm
giving us
saying.
so
Is like
much.
because it's the next phase and they're going to Australia,
Yeah.
that they don't
True.
need the go-go juice for
True.
Earth. That
They've
is what I'm
gotten
saying.
everything
I'm
they
agreeing.
need out of
I
the
promise I'm agreeing.
Guardians.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think you're not, and I'd like to fight you.
Real.
I would like in the
Didn't fight me,
streets.
bitch.
That's good. You're an
Um,
angel.
Yeah, and then from there,
I'm just letting you know that.
the whole paradise thing.
No, you're right.
I very much assumed that you guys would probably end up picking somewhere to go. Be it back to the Grove, be it back to anywhere in Austradel, be it Port Waywater, wherever you guys kind of feel out the vibes of. If
Me and
We
we
also
are
have to
so
see-
worried about Ulrich.
We have to go see Nari too.
Yeah, on
Nari
the way
in
back.
the
Yes,
field.
we do have to meet with her.
Yeah, she's there on the
Yes.
way back.
I would
Get her some
like to
place
talk
safe.
to her.
Yeah, because she is from Subnara.
She's from Subnara, so I want
Yeah.
to talk to her before we go.
Oh.
Remember?
It's important. Yep.
Yeah.
I
Because
forgot
she's
about
a
that.
pirate.
I straight up forgot about that.
She's a heckin' pirate.
He was a pirate on Subnara, so I'm like,
Can
I
talk to
need that
her.
girl.
And then you
forgot
do
she was
know
from
that
Subnara.
with your magic that you used, Arya, that Rain went to Austradel. So
Yes.
Yeah.
So we know.
That's-
Should we offer to let her go home?
I was gonna
Oh,
offer.
Nari? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna offer
We could
it.
take Nari
Like,
to
because even
Sonora.
if it's just
That's a
like
good
with
thought.
her
an
girlfriend.
open portal, she would be pissed. I'd be pissed if I was like, you had a
No, yeah.
doorway to my home,
That's
Yeah,
so
and you
weird.
didn't tell me.
you guys were going, and she's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
If
That's
the first
fair.
place we go is Port Waywater, I was gonna offer it to her. I mean, I was gonna offer it anyway
cool.
with
I mean, either way, you
I
could.
shouldn't even realize.
Austradel.
If you go there
but-
eventually, you could say like, "Hey, you know, you
I
come with us
do
and
want
then
to check
eventually
on
go."
my house, because my
Zephyrus.
ex-fiance is attached to a tree.
I'll see your brother.
Fair.
Also, my
Well,
brother.
so here's the thing, though. Like, the Grove is a good place that you could like
check in?
go, check in, and like
Try to
take-
heal Silas, maybe.
take a moment because that's like a safe place for you to like sleep too, like to stay. So it could always be a thing where it's
Potentially.
like you camp out there and then head wherever you want to head the
I
next day.
could teach Arlo to swim as quick as possible in the little streams that
If
are
we could
here.
just get
Oh,
me
I
and
was
my
like, you're
guardian,
not
I'll be able to
Lily's gonna
swim.
eat you.
The good
Lily's
one.
gonna eat you.
She knows the safe ones. She knows the
Arlo
safe
Arlo
ones.
can't swim. Guardian Arlo can. He just needs to turn into it. All right.
Who
Once he has
knows?
fins, he'll be
Who
fine.
knows?
Or Arlo
Also-
can learn how to swim.
Well, who knows also what
Like
you
probably
would
smart,
find.
actually.
Human-ish
What would-
person.
You don't know what you might find in Port Waywater too. You have no idea. You have no idea. So
Yeah.
it's very much a thing
I
where
mean,
it's
Cal
like,
alluded to people or like beings that like live underwater and have cities and stuff, or like magic, or like
I want us to turn
rentals.
into a mermaids. I want us to turn into mermaids.
Hey.
Mermaid episode.
I
Make sure
mentioned that
bitches.
a while back, didn't I?
You did,
You
Yes.
did.
Mermaid.
and I haven't forgotten it.
What color's your tail?
I did. I
thought
did.
you
We
say
have
that.
pictures, remember? We
have a
found
picture.
versions of our
Yeah.
mermaid
Oh, it's
cells.
for mermaid. Yeah, for mermaid, and
That's
then maybe
cute.
for also Subnara.
Mhm.
Wow.
I don't just
So we're
bring
doing.
these
So
things
are we
up.
doing all those? Are we doing those things right now?
No,
No.
I think we're setting up
I
next
was
episode.
saying that
Next episode.
Oh.
that seems like the vibe for next
So
episode.
we're fresh.
Because then it could go from
Correct.
kind of that to like, I
This feels
imagine
such a
like
short episode.
you guys sleeping, and then starting the day anew with whatever your plan is going forward, which can either be Port Waywater, can be going somewhere else in Australia, like the capital, whatever. It can be
Hell yeah.
whatever you guys want, but then starting from there. Because that's kind of how I figured. Because I know that Andromeda wanted to check on Zephyrus, and then also if you wanted to try with the healing Silas thing, I mean, what's a
I'm
better
so
place than the
hesitant
Grove?
to bring him to anywhere.
To
like,
Australia.
That's fair.
But like, obviously, I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
We should definitely ask Cal about the sword and Red Spectre issues.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just in case, even if
there's anything.
somebody who knows somebody we can talk to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Anything.
Where's
anything
even
would be
seen it?
helpful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think
And
that
then Nell traveled some, so maybe
like,
he knows
hopeful, you know
something.
what I mean? Like
Mhm.
even knowing that somebody could have this been cured, maybe Silas could be more.
Hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That
boy,
works.
oh boy, he needs it.
that works perfectly to me. And yeah, and like I said, like I have this all written
Subnara.
already. So
Hell
Yeah.
whenever you want to do next episode, you just fucking say the word.
I think that's a good.
I've
that's a good plan.
fucking got it. I've got it to go. But yeah,
Got it
'cause
in the back.
that feels like a hopeful
Right,
place to
back.
end it too. Because it's like you got Nell and
Yeah,
you
you know that.
you got that journal from Alder. You got Napoleon. You
God.
got like,
Napoleon.
That was
Also found out what happened to Julien, which is crazy.
That was such a wonderful W for us. My
Aw.
God, I'm so
That
happy
really
for that.
was.
That the ending of this
Thanks,
episode, it's just so powerful
good.
because we're bringing like
Arlo.
Nell up the stairs,
Yeah.
and then I feel like
It's also
Arlo
like
is like
Arlo's leaving that
last.
room with his sister. Like,
Yeah.
I feel
so-
like I can see him like an image in my head of like him like glancing back at like
Yeah.
the dark like extra
before
room
he
and
goes
then
up the stairs.
turning and like walking up the stairs where
Yeah.
the light is.
and like Nell
Okay,
just
but
like
what
smiling
about
at
that
him.
lantern? What about that purple flame? What is up with that, Andromeda?
Nell smiling at him as you walk up the stairs and pet
Why?
him.
Oh,
Why would the lantern do that? I don't understand why the lantern would do that. Let's not ask questions.
that was silly.
I'm
wasn't
asking
it?
questions.
Some weird coincidences when Andromeda pick up the lantern, it's purple. When Andromeda go to the bar, people get eaten. When Andromeda, I don't remember what the other ones are.
Oh,
There are other ones.
Yeah.
There are a couple. Oh, when
Perhaps.
Mud is like, how did you know that? Andromeda's like, I don't know.
I
No
don't know.
one told me. No one told me.
And
that.
every night a new cut on her hand appears.
Weird.
Weird.
Oh,
Odd.
strange.
More bandages on her hand.
This sleeping thing is
You
sure
need-
sharp.
you need more.
Ouch. Ouch.
That feels cozy with you guys though? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I
And
think
have-
we're cozy.
That's a cinematic ending.
You let me know if you want to do another episode next week, because I have fucking.
Yeah, we should actually.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
down,
Yes.
actually.
Yes. I had many thoughts occurring about that.
Hey yo, I mean I'm good to do Thursday next week, so just feel it
It's
out.
fine.
You guys let me know.
I don't see why not. I don't
That's
see why
fine.
not.
I might be good to do Friday too. I think. Oh, but the only thing is,
Bye, chat.
Jazz usually. Oh,
That's crazy.
Cat.
For which thing? Sorry.
Yeah.
bye chat.
What?
I'm still in shock.
Oh, are you shocked, Thea?
The whole episode.
So
Thank you,
I
chat,
heard
for being
yelling.
here. That was Sherlock was barking.
Oh,
I heard that.
no, I heard it was a man.
Oh.
It was a man.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
weird.
Thank you so much, chat. Have a good night. So possibly next week. Yeah, we're gonna feel it out. I'll let you guys know as usual. But thank you for being here. Very cozy, big cozy episode. I really like this episode.
This is
this is a good episode.
It really was.
That was such a fun episode. It was
good.
so fun.
It was good.
It was really, really. That
I
was
think
a
it's
good time.
maybe because I just don't feel like all of the
Bye, chat.
angst settled.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
No, that's how I feel. Bye,
Bye,
Tat.
Tat.
Like,